Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Look at what we got going on today.
Wait, that way.
The GILLMANS.
The GILLMANS are in the house.
Oh, my God. She is really going to be the hyper one today, y'all.
I'm on coffee.
Oh, you're on coffee? Well, me too, but I'm really going to be the hyper one today, y'all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that you, Victoria? Okay. Hi, Larry. What's happening? LL Stash. Kevin, the Thrifting Lounge. Could not wait to see you.
I think that was me. I think I did that. Oops.
You, because my YouTube's not even open.
Mine was, but I didn't realize it.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Rookie move. Rookie move. Hi, Cajun. Hey, Robert. Hey, Dana.
Guys.
Hey, Robert again. Let's see. Ben Flipping Goods. Hello, Ben Flipping Goods. Do I know them?
Hello. I don't have it written down.
I'm looking to see if I know them.
I wonder if his name is Ben.
I do not know Ben Flipping Goods.
Well, hello, Ben. Welcome.
Where's my thing?
Betty.
Hello. Hello, sexy Brad. And the other occasion. Yes, Brad, definitely Victoria is the hype man today. Perfect. Georgina.
Oh, you guys haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, God, no. It's Never Ending Saga. Kevin is here.
Kevin's in the house.
Look out. Okay, hi, everybody.
We have two Kevins, the Thrifting Lounge and Neverending Saga.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Val and
Maggie.
And
Hello,
Maggie.
Val. And we're ready. So go for it, Victoria. Do your thing.
Do you want to ask them for numbers first?
Oh, well, sure. You guys give me some numbers between 1 and 80 so I can load up for the interview. Thank you very much.
All right. We want to welcome the very special guests today. This is Sarah and Dave from, is it GILLMANS? There was two names, so I wasn't sure. Okay.
Well, the YouTube channel is GillDaddy, and then
I got confused.
You know.
Okay, so GillDaddy, GillMama, and then but your actual channel is GILLMANS.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So we want to welcome GILLMANS here. Sarah and Dave, GILLMAMA and GillDaddy. That's GILLMAMA. That sounded weird.
Not so
But, would you guys introduce yourself while everybody's giving numbers to Jenny, and just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Sarah, and this is David. But
I thought it was
Dave because he doesn't like being called David.
No,
Oh.
he's the only one that calls me David.
What up, Dave?
My mom calls me David.
We've been selling online off and on since about 2000, back when there was no PayPal, and it was cash and checks only.
Oh, God.
And no, you couldn't go look stuff up while you were out and about. You kind of just had to guess if you were at yard sales or thrift stores, and you just kind of hoped it would sell once you got it. And
phones have kind of changed that. That's kind of sucked away.
Yeah.
We went full-time reselling in 2009 and have done everything online since then, and haven't had a real job since then.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
we switched to private label we started private label about 5 years ago. About 5 years ago we started, and then we completely got rid of eBay about 3 years ago, I'm thinking. Maybe there's somewhere in there. About 3 years ago we completely stopped doing eBay. I focused mainly on private label. We built that business up. It's doing well.
And it pretty much runs itself now, really.
What kind of things do you sell on private label?
Well, we are in mainly like office supply category. That's our main category we're in, but we do sell in other categories. I have sold.
Are you talking like on Amazon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
On Amazon, yeah. But we do have a lot of other products in a lot of other categories, but I would say our main is probably office supplies is our main category. But we've been doing that for a while, and she's been bugging me to start doing eBay again. And, we built this house.
I didn't even care about doing eBay again. I just wanted him to make YouTube channel or YouTube
Oh,
video.
there we go.
Right. And she was like, that was so fun. We had a lot of fun. And, once we got out of it, we kind of missed it a little bit. And so we built this house in about 2 years ago, and I have a giant like RV bay and stuff. And so,
Nice.
I mean, she was like, we got room. We can just, use the back of the RV bay for eBay and do that again. And so we started doing eBay again about November, I think is about when we started again.
Okay.
And it just was kind of a challenge and something to get us up in the morning, something to keep us, more active during the day, because we don't do a lot during the day. It's easy just to do nothing. So
I understand.
You have things basically on autopilot, which is freaking sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's work involved, but it doesn't require a whole day. It doesn't. I mean,
I feel like that's kind of the dream, though.
Yeah, it's the dream until
but then it gets boring.
Until you don't have a lot to do. So we started doing eBay. We built it up. So and eBay's doing actually pretty well for eBay, anyways. Definitely not as well as private label. It's hard to scale eBay, but our eBay business, last time I checked, last 30 days was about 12,000. So we've gotten it up, and then so we're running both businesses right now. We're juggling both.
That's great. That's great. So did the virus affect your eBay business at all?
What the heck?
I think it's gone up for eBay. Amazon has gone down a little bit.
We haven't listed in like a week and a half, and we've had like $1,000, $2,000 weekends every weekend since.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
everybody's stuck at home. They want to shop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So for eBay's actually gone up, I would think, but Amazon has gone down a little bit. I would say it's probably about 30-40% less than we're normally doing on Amazon because it's not Prime anymore. Everything's taking longer to ship.
Yeah.
But there's still sales coming through, and it still does better than our eBay business for sure. But we have seen it kind of decline a little bit.
It'll go back up though after all this mess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys, I just noticed that Jenny put their channel, Gill Money channel, in the link in there. If you guys haven't subscribed, go subscribe to them. Watch some of those old videos. I did that the other day, and they are a hoot. They have like so much knowledge, you guys. So go subscribe to them.
And we pretty much sell all the same stuff now that we did back in the day too.
Yeah, surprisingly, even our old videos, they really do show.
The numbers have changed a little bit.
Yeah, the numbers have changed a little bit, but for the most part, it's the same kind of stuff. Some stuff actually sells for more now, so it's kind of funny.
That is funny. That is funny. It's basically the same principle,
Yeah.
from when you were doing it then to now. So well, let's go ahead and get in. We are going to do cookie points, but we're going to wait. And Jenny's going to write in the chat for me to see, the private chat, when we're going to do them. So we're going to go ahead and start our questions. Now, this is a question for both of you. Do you have your phones on you?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Okay. What is your ringtone?
I don't know.
Okay, somebody call him.
My phone's always on silent, so it's going to freak me out when I figure out where my ringtone is.
Mine was on silent too. I had to turn it on. I got to figure out how to find where it is.
Oh my God.
Okay. Call each other. Call each other. Oh, I like that one.
That's the same as mine.
I'll just call me.
That's weird.
All right, hold on.
Call David.
Calling David. My phone's always on silent, so I really don't know what my ringtone is. It's probably some lame thing that came with it.
Yeah, probably
the main iPhone tune. It's calling.
Is it calling it?
Yeah. There it goes.
Just take it.
Oh, I like that one.
And it popped up on the shoot because his phone was connected up to his Mac.
I'm on a Mac, so it popped up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I have the lame one that comes with my iPhone. I don't even know where my phone is right now. But I have the lame one, I don't even know what it is. You guys know the iPhone one, whatever that is. So nothing interesting. All right. If you guys, and this will be, each of you will have to answer this one too, because it's like choice about food. If each of you could close one fast food restaurant chain because they have really disgusting food, which would you pick?
Taco Bell.
Everybody says Taco Bell. That is so funny.
I said it fast because I'm pretty sure that's what he would have picked too. Now he has to pick something else.
Well, he can pick the same one if he wants to. He doesn't have to pick a different one.
I really don't like Taco Bell. I'm not a big Arby's fan either.
I'm not either.
How dare you?
There you go, Arby's.
They have like one sandwich in there, which is the beef and cheddar that like everybody's like, yeah, that's pretty good. But their prices are just so ridiculous for the little bit of food. it.
Yeah.
Getting that way everywhere though anymore. Like fast food is like stupid expensive. I could go out to a sit down restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
Same price.
That is
anymore.
true. That
Yeah.
is true. What accomplishment are you guys most proud of?
What accomplishment? Our marriage, I would say.
We're at 20 years this year.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a great,
awesome.
yes, a
That
great,
would be-
great accomplishment.
20
Not
years.
a lot of people can say that. What'd you say, Dave?
And a lot of people wouldn't pick that. A lot of people would pick something that was business related.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but no, I'd say that's probably the most important thing, and the most thing I'm proud of is that, you know, I see a lot of people and a lot of family members too that they don't stay married, and everybody's like, man, I can't believe you guys, because we were like the couple that everybody thought would never work, because we just kind of got married on like
2 days after I turned 18.
Yeah, we got married kind of a situational thing. It was like, I'll help you, let's get married, and she's like, okay. It wasn't about love at all when we got married. It was kind of like, I was just trying to help her
It was
get out of the
kind of an
situation.
arranged marriage.
But you like grew to love each other.
Huh?
You grew to love each other.
We grew to love each other because it was mainly, it's kind of a funny story. It's just, I was in the military and she was back in Idaho, and she was, you know, I always figured I could marry somebody like her, but I didn't want to. And she kind of liked me, but didn't want me because she thought I was a player. So, so anyway, but we were really good friends, and she was in a bad situation. And I said, well, you need to come out here and live with me, and I'll take care of you, and we'll get you away from that situation. And I said, well, the only way I can do that is if you marry me. And so I said,
Because
well,
he was Army.
I was Army, so she couldn't live in the barracks with me. So I said, well, just come out, marry me. We don't have to see each other. Like, we can date people and whatever. We'll just get you. I'll get my money. And then she came down, and after a couple months, she decided, yeah, we don't really. Well, after like a month, she decided we don't really want to get married for that reason. So I'll just go back home. But then before her plane ticket had arrived, we had really started to like each other and in that way. And then we just decided, let's get married for real. And so we got married, and everybody's like, it's never going to work. What are you guys doing? And 20 years later, you know.
That you tell them. Awesome. That's good. That's good. I thought my story was good, but man, that one's really good. Aww.
Oh my God. You look like really young there.
That's why I didn't want to marry her, because I was scared about the way people would look at me.
Yeah, you look like you're like 13 there for real.
Right? Imagine how I looked when I was 9 months pregnant the next year.
Yeah, I was 19 there.
Oh my God.
He was 18, so.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, both of you look very young, very, very young. Hey, Dana. I don't know if we said hey to Dana before. Let me see. What is your favorite item? It can be for business or personal that you've bought in the past 12 months. Like the item that you really were.
Any item.
Getting.
You say so.
Okay. I found at the outlet, the Weigh and Pay, this little shocking machine. It's not a TENS unit, but it's kind of like a TENS unit. Instead of shocking your muscles, it sends electrical currents through you, and it's supposed to help with like nerve pain, and I get sciatic pain. So I use it on my hip, but I found it at the outlet, so I probably paid like maybe $1.
I need that.
And I could sell it. It's called a stems.
Yeah, I think it's a stems or tens.
No, it's not a TENS unit.
I don't remember.
Alpha stem. It's an alpha stem.
Alpha stem. There you go.
And they sell for like $100, and he got so mad at me when I wanted to keep it, but I kept it. And I
sells for like 100, 150,
I
something
keep
like that.
shit all the time.
Wow. Yeah.
If you hook it up to your temples, though, it makes you feel like you're drunk. It's really weird.
It makes you
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't think that's
you put it on
a good thing.
it feels like you're on a
to
boat.
do.
Do you ever look it up just so you don't want to drink? You just, I would do that.
I hook it up for fun sometimes. I'm just like on my earlobes, and I just sit there. I'm like, because it's kind of pleasurable. You're like, ooh. Like, this guy is-
Okay, I have to ask this question. And anybody in the chat, I'm sorry if I am offending you, but have you ever hooked it up to someplace else?
Have you?
No.
I haven't.
Well, you said it was kind of flexible.
Boys would be doing crap like that.
No.
Kind of makes me want to do it though.
It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good
Until
for
he
your
falls
brain, though.
asleep and just.
It's supposed to be good for headaches and stuff too. So it's safe to put on. They got actual earlobe clips that travels to your brain.
Oh, well, it's safe for lobes, see?
Jenny, you should look up for one of those. Maybe that'll help with your pain in your back.
I know. Was that when they said that? I was like, I thought TENS units.
I wrote it. Yeah, I wrote it down so I can send you the name of it. It's just
you just barely feel it. You barely feel it, but it sends a certain frequency through. It's supposed to help a lot. So,
like when you use a TENS unit, you can feel the shock.
Yeah.
One, if you have it turned like all the way up, you can kind of feel it.
Feel like
I thought it was broken when we first got it.
Oh.
Then I did a bunch of research on it, but they use it for veterans with like PTSD and stuff because it helps with mental stuff too, I guess.
Huh.
Oh,
Pretty
double
neat.
trouble.
Your turn. What's your favorite thing?
Well, I got it for free, but I probably the hot tub. I got a hot tub.
Cool.
I got a hot tub. I'm cheap, I'm a very
hot tub for free.
Everything I get is a deal or cheap or broken, and I can fix it. My riding lawnmower cost me $100, and then I put like $50 into it and got it working. But I got this hot tub for free, and I went out and got it. And the person said that it was going to be $1,200 to fix because he had a guy come out and look at it. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit, So my friend helped me. The biggest thing was I had a nice cover and it looked really nice.
It was a newer unit. It's only like 10 years old, I think.
Less than 10 years old. But I opened it up and I put a new, troubleshot everything, put some new fuses in it, put a new circulation pump, put a new regular pump. And I'm in it about $250 now, but it works great.
Hey, that's better than
the
Yeah.
That's great. $250. How much would one of those units cost you brand new?
Well, brand new, $3,000 to $10,000, just depends.
Wow, I think you did really good.
And you're lucky if you can find a brand new one for $3,000. And it's probably going to be a little itty bitty one if you do.
Wow, congratulations! That's great.
We're in just about every night, so.
All right, so you have your phones in front of you. Look at the apps that you have on your phones. And tell me if you had to delete every single app off of your phone except for your favorite 2 that are not business related.
Oh, not okay.
It can't be eBay. It can't be any of that. Which ones would you keep?
Okay, I would probably keep Snapchat and an app that I have that's called Motivated Moms.
Cool. What is the Motivated Moms one?
It's kind of like a cleaning schedule app, but it has like very, very specific things. Like it'll tell you when to change your air filters, and it'll tell let's see what I got today. Today is clean toilets, but then the only thing in bathrooms I have to do is clean the toilets. So then another.
That's interesting. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Clean the top shelf of the refrigerator. It breaks things down into very.
I'm down with
that.
What did you call it?
But it's like such a small amount of work every day that that's cool.
Yeah.
It's Motivated Moms.
I definitely like it because I'm just like, wow, why is it so clean in here all the time all of a sudden? It's like, holy crap, the toilet's clean, the mirror's clean, like everything's clean. I'm like, wow.
My husband would say, what did you do with my wife?
Yeah, right.
So what is yours, Dave?
I don't know. I'm trying to look at my screen time to see which one I spend the most amount of time on.
That's cheating.
Oh my God. He's taking this too seriously.
See, I figured she was going to say this game that she spends like probably a full-time work schedule a week on it.
Only when there's events.
Oh, you turned your screen time.
No, I never turned it off.
Oh,
I just didn't want you to look.
Okay, let's see how many hours you spent last week on it.
What's the game?
What game is it?
Merge Dragons.
Merge Dragons.
But the thing is, she keeps it on when there's like events, so she keeps her phone on,
so
plugged in.
He can't base it on.
I guess
screen
she
time.
has to let it run. I don't know.
I just plugged in and turned on over the weekend so I can finish all the events and get all the prizes.
As long as she's not spending money on it, that's all I care about.
Is it a player versus player game?
No, it's just one where you merge 5 things and it makes a better thing, and then you merge 5 things and it makes a better thing.
I'm gonna write that down.
I don't know. Does Safari count? Because I've definitely.
No, iPhone comes with Safari.
Okay.
How boring can you get there, dude?
I would say probably YouTube, and probably Snapchat. I really like Snapchat.
Y'all are Snapchatters. Very interesting.
That's cool. Those are 2 neat ones.
I thought that was for the young kids.
YouTube, I'd have to keep YouTube on my phone too, because I watch it like all the time on my phone. So,
oh yeah.
And see, you shouldn't be allowed to keep Snapchat because if I have Snapchat, you don't need Snapchat.
I don't know. I got a lot of girlfriends out there.
Oops. If we don't see Dave later after the show, you know why. Let me see. Already did that one. Okay. Do you guys have any tattoos?
Yeah.
And are they a place where you can show us?
Yeah, I think hold on. Let me step out of the screen.
Know it.
I'd say you could just put shirt
I'll
on.
play if I can get here. Put it on there, so I'm not showing everybody my underwear.
Okay, hold on.
No, don't show everybody my underwear.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's pretty.
That one, I got that in China.
Aw. I see a tattoo on Dave.
Where's the other one? I got this one in
Good for
Belize.
you, Brad. You got to see some underwear.
I can't see that one.
There
There it is.
There we go. I got that one in Belize.
Is that a palm tree?
Yeah. And all the rest of mine are on my
Yeah, the
back.
total cliche palm
Right,
tree
right.
while you're.
All the rest of mine.
Oh, what's that middle one?
It's just like a tribal thing.
And then I have a barcode on my neck.
Sarah's stripping on the show today, everybody.
Yeah, well, yours.
You're the first guest that stripped on the show. Thank you.
Right, I took my pants off and my shirt off.
Right there you go. Well, I got all these.
Probably.
These. I got all these here.
Oh my God, you have lots of
All
tattoos.
soldiers, flames. This here, and then this one I got in China. I had this on a video actually.
Oh, I like that one.
When I got it. Yeah.
Lots of color.
It's
What's
a,
it
it's
say?
a koi. Well, on the back of my arm, it's
It made you big.
Is that in Chinese?
no. This is just no regrets. This is
Oh,
before,
okay.
but this is a koi that's
Why don't you
basically.
stand up? It'll make it easy.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
it's a fish. I get it.
It's a koi fish,
Yeah.
and so then the colors I have is my kid's birth colors. So this is
Aw.
Kyla came first, Carrie came second, and then the koi is basically the meaning behind a koi is the story of the koi is it keeps going up until it reaches the dam. It's got to go over the dam. Once it goes over the dam, and basically it's achieving your goals, it becomes a dragon. So eventually I want to have a dragon put here for the koi turning into the dragon.
You got
Oh, I
that in
love
China?
that.
I got it in China, yeah.
How much did something like that cost you in China? Just
Well, I tipped him quite a bit, and it was only $400, and it was about 15 hours of work.
Wow.
So
oh my God.
Wow.
It was interesting
So it's
though.
cheap.
The tattoo shops in China are not clean at all.
no,
And there was no English, so we used like Google Translate to do everything.
Oh my God.
Ended up with something other than no regrets. You could with Google Translate.
yeah, right. So yeah, it was fun though. I mean, yeah, I didn't know how good the guy was going to be, and that he was surprisingly good. And he didn't speak English, so we had to communicate through WeChat back and forth. I'm like,
Wow.
I'm looking to do a koi, and I'd send it to him, and it would translate it, and we go back and forth. But
Well, it worked.
It's very pretty. Brittany said, my husband has a koi and a dragon on one sleeve. I did not know that about the koi going over the river and being a dragon. That's
right, and the colors are also symbolic. So my color is like the red and the orange. It symbolizes wealth and prosperity.
Oh,
So, and the koi going up means that you're not done with all your goals yet. Koi going down means you're satisfied where you're at.
never be
Oh,
satisfied.
wow. I wouldn't have known. I would have just been like, hey, give me this fish here. And then I would have
Yeah, right.
It would have been down, and you were, oh,
Put it
damn.
on me.
found out later and been like, well, shit, I screwed up your whole life.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty common. I you see people out there, they go and get a tattoo and they're just like, that looks cool. And then they end up with like a wolf head on their arm. Yeah, that seems to be pretty common. It's like, what'd you get that? I thought it was cool.
That's my
No
wolf.
meaning behind it.
My wolf head.
Do you guys drink alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried
They
to
drink it on shows.
out. If I would known we were out of beer, I probably would have been about 10 minutes late to this review because I would have made him stop so I could get some.
Oh, that's funny. Well, the next one is, what is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Depends on the day. We've gone through phases. When he was in the Army, we drank Jim Beam, a lot of Jim Beam, because it was super cheap, but then now it's not super cheap anymore. And if we're drinking booze anymore, it's usually vodka, or he likes scotch. But we're usually booze drinkers now.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate scotch too. I think it's fucking
I don't drink
gross.
scotch often. It's kind of one of those things. It's like a little treat, every now and then. If I do something,
That tastes like shit.
It's an acquired taste.
We're just not as refined as you. So.
Yeah,
I want some
it's an
shit
acquired
today.
taste. You know, I when I first tried it, I didn't really care for it, and then I kept getting different kinds, and put them on ice and just let them sit, and then now I like it.
Yeah.
But once
I
get like a bottle like maybe 3 times a year because I tend to drink the whole bottle.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm gonna have one glass.
I'm gonna have a sip,
and then it's gone.
And then the next morning, she's like, "You drank that whole bottle," and I'm like, "But I feel great. It must have been great scotch."
That's funny.
Let me see.
Hey, if you guys in the chat have any questions, feel free to put them in there with like a bunch of question marks so I don't miss it.
Lauren said, haha, my husband on our honeymoon in Hawaii had a group of Japanese girls giggling tsunami at his tattoo. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see.
I don't know what that means.
I guess it had a tsunami.
Probably a Chinese symbol.
Oh.
Tsunami.
Oh.
Tsunami.
Unless she put something else, but I don't see anything else up in there. So now it's a cookie. It's time for a cookie point.
Cookie point.
So you guys, we are guessing a food. Jenny knows the food, so give us.
I actually don't. I haven't picked the food.
Oh, you haven't picked.
Oh my God.
Jenny, pick a food.
Let me hold on. Let me think of a food. Hold on.
You guys can go ahead and start asking yes or no questions. And then when she figures out, I can't talk. When she figures out.
Okay, I sent it to you. Go ahead, guys.
I got it. Do you have to kill it? No, Brad, you do not have to kill it. Yes or no questions. Once you figure out what the food is, or once you think you know what the food is, you have to type it in the chat. And you can only guess once. You can ask as many yes or no questions as you want, but you can only guess once. Is it a fruit? Yes.
Yep.
Is it a dessert? No.
I would not say so.
No. Is it a meal? No. Is it green? Yes. Is it a vegetable? I don't think it's a vegetable. No.
No, it's a fruit.
It's a fruit. Well, I know, but some of them are like funky. Is it sushi?
Is it sushi? No, it's not sushi.
That was your guess. That's your guess, Ben. Flipping goodies.
Yeah, so you're out.
Do you have to cook it? No. Is it better cooked? No. Is it a casserole? No. Avocado. Sorry, Kevin, it is not an avocado.
Robert got it. It's a lime.
Oh, he did. Robert, congratulations.
Robert.
Let me write your name down, and I will update the cookie point chart after we're done. It was a lime, you guys.
And I can use about, give me 10 more numbers in the chat to between 1 and like 60.
All right. The next question, you guys kind of have already answered. How long have you been reselling? You said since 2000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 20 years. Does it feel like 20 years?
No.
I
honestly, when I said that earlier, I was like, wow, 10 years.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Okay. What superhero do each of you like best and why?
Okay, guys, that's enough numbers. I think that'll take us to the end.
I'm not really a big superhero person.
Me neither.
I don't know, a cute one. Someone's blonde and big boobs.
A cute guy one, not like Thor.
Well, if we're talking about live action, then yeah.
Well, I guess if you're talking about,
I'll let him throw his hammer at me.
That's an actor.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
What about you, Dave?
Sure, I could make some cute Thor babies.
You gonna let Thor throw his hammer at you?
Deadpool's pretty cool too.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Is Deadpool.
Oh, there you go.
That's the one superhero movie that I have not watched yet.
Oh my God, you have to watch it.
If you watch one and you don't like superheroes, that would be a good one.
It's not super child friendly though.
It's like super funny though.
I'll have to watch that maybe tonight.
And there's 2 of them, so there you go.
2 of them. Oh, Deadpool's 2 of them. Okay.
There's 2 Deadpools, yeah, and they're both equally as good.
Okay.
Very good.
Would you guys rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos for life?
Shit.
Sushi.
I ate tacos today, damn it. I'd rather have sushi.
Sushi.
Hey, I think you're one of the first people to say sushi.
Yeah, you are. Most people say tacos.
I
Wow.
absolutely love raw fish, so I have some in my freezer, so we can make poke bowls this week for our family.
Ooh, yummy.
Yuck, I hate sushi. It's nasty.
I don't like it raw. I'd have to cook it. I don't like the raw fish, but I
Well,
do
that's
like.
just fish.
It's not sushi. It's not
Well,
raw.
it is. They have sushi that doesn't have raw stuff in it. That's
True.
the sushi I like.
True. But that's fake.
Okay. Would you guys rather be able to breathe underwater or have the agility of a cat?
Well, breathe underwater. I am Gillman.
Make a valid point there. See, most people do not pick that.
I
I
picked that.
think I'd rather want the agility of a cat so I could jump on shit that was like way high.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You don't have a fear of heights then?
Nah, not really.
And
My
you
cat
know,
likes to sit in our upper window in our living room, and it's like really high up there. And I just kind of think it would be cool to be able to do that. I'd be able to jump on top of my house.
That's true.
and I think if you had the agility of a cat, you wouldn't have fear of heights because you knew that
Right.
you'd survive. You had
That's
9
true. You'd always land
I
on your
really like cats. So.
Okay, am I back? I'm back. You want to do another cookie point already?
Well, that you answered those questions so quickly.
Oh wait, no, I haven't gotten there. Wait, I missed one. Tell us about a horrible flip that happened.
Those were like basically 1-word questions. That's the only reason we're 2 there now, or answers.
Well, this
Do we
isn't
ever
one
have
word.
a bad one?
I'm sure we'd have. I can't.
I
think
mean,
of
we've
one.
bought crap that we got home and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Did we ever sell something expensive that somebody fucked us on?
I don't know.
We haven't. I don't think we've really had anything bad.
Well, that's good. 20 years of reselling? That's great.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's things we bought that we sold for less or was broken or whatever, but not like a really bad one where I paid a bunch of money for something and figured out. Oh, you know what? I can think of one thing, but this is a long time ago, and she would agree with me. I'm not very good at going to auctions because I get very emotional with auctions, and I want to win no matter what.
Oh, no.
So I went to an auction a long, long time ago, and I was still doing like a little bit of eBay here and there. We weren't full time or nothing, but we just go to yard sales, and I was like, "There's an auction. I'll go get some deals, and I'll sell them on eBay and make a little bit of money." So I found these giant like clown paintings, right?
Dude, they're not clown
They were like
paintings.
giant.
They're fucking dead hobo clowns.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. So they were really
That's a market
interesting.
for
House.
I wanted to put them in like a game room or something. Is what I wanted to do. Anyways, so I started bidding on these things, and I thought they were real paintings. I didn't know nothing about paintings because they were behind glass, so they were prints. But I didn't know that at the time. It's like these are paintings, and they're signed, and they're really neat. So I ended up buying them for like $100 for these 4 pictures.
Gosh.
And then I took them home, and she wouldn't let me put them anywhere because they creeped her out. So they just sat in the garage, and I think I finally sold them on Craigslist like 5-6 years,
$40.
5-6 years later. No, for like 25 or $30 or
For
something.
all 4 of them?
Yeah,
I made them
Oh my
rid of them.
gosh.
yeah, I just put them on.
hated
I put them
them.
on Craigslist, and somebody else liked them, and I just had them sitting in my garages over the years, just not doing anything. So
Oh man. Yeah, I would have made you get rid of them too. No.
yeah, they were like dead clowns in heaven that were like hobos. I don't know.
I would think more like hell, but yeah.
There's some famous clown painter, but they were just prints.
All right, but that sucks that you lost so much money out of them
Yeah.
years later.
Right.
All right, guys, it's time for another cookie point. This time we're doing guess a number. Guess a number between 1 and 500. Jenny, do you have a number?
I'll pick a number.
Put it in private chat, Sarah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, guess a number between 1 and 500. I see it. Oh, and you can't go over. First one to get it without going over is the winner.
Do, 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 do. Brittany, it was 1 in 500. You selected
Dana,
different-
it was 1 in 500 too.
No, Dana picked 125.
Oh, yeah. What did Brittany pick? Oh, 565. I hit the wrong
Okay, I
button.
don't think anyone's gonna get any closer.
Yeah.
Yet.
All right, guys. We're going to
Everyone
give you
get their
like
number?
5.
There's one person that's one number off.
I know. We're giving you 5
Well, yeah.
seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no more guessing. And the winner is Brad. I'm Brad. Pick 269. The number.
No.
Oh, wait a second.
It was
Okay, hold on. I'm
Sleepless Hustler Mac.
sorry, I'm Brad. I'm horrible. Sleepless Hustler Mac. The number was 370. He picked 369.
What's up, Eric? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Let me write that.
Rewind, boo.
Did he say boo? I knew he was.
Sorry, Brad. She got your hopes up, didn't she?
Sorry, Brad. Who is it that you need their address, Jenny?
Brad.
Brad, we need you to fill out this form. Let me grab
Unless you don't want your head scratcher, I have it out, but you never filled out the
He said he was excited about it. Hold on a minute. Let me get
thing
the
so I
form.
can send it to you.
Let me get the form. Prize winner. How do I send it?
That's a good song. What?
Probably the Jeopardy song.
Okay, Brad. This is the prize form. We need you to fill this out so that Jenny can get that that gift to you. All right. Where am I at? There I am. All right, guys, let's get on with the interview. Hold on a minute. I've got to find where I was.
You're at the TV
Okay.
22.
22. If you could live in any TV show or movie, which one would it be? And hopefully you want to live in the same one, but you can each have an answer.
Maybe not.
Truly flattening our curve, which I believe we are.
Oh no, what do we watch? I gotta look through my list of TV shows. Hold on.
Watching what's happening in other places. To make
Oh my God,
their
sorry,
best
that's me.
decisions.
I wonder what that
Oh, it's the stupid live update on coronavirus.
I'm sorry, Eric. Oh,
I
is
don't
it?
know. I can't even find a show that we watch all the time that I would want to be in.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to be in Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah, we're going there, aren't we?
Ooh, Star Trek Picard.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Star Trek, yeah, I would agree with that. That'd be in the future. Lots of cool stuff.
Get to go to space.
Holodeck. You can just go anywhere you want.
Totally. And you would never have to cook
Funny.
if you had that machine that you could tell it what you want.
Never
Right.
have any earthquakes.
Exactly. Never have any
Yeah,
hurricanes or
replicator, right?
coronavirus or any of that crap.
Yeah.
So we had our first earthquake ever last week, and it was a 6.5. Like the last time there was an earthquake here was in like 1983,
What
Wow.
state do you live in?
Idaho.
Oh my
It
god.
was the second biggest earthquake in the world in the last 30 days.
Really?
The last 30
Oh my
days
God.
or 30 years.
30 days. In Idaho, it was
Wow.
the only earthquake, well, the only feelable earthquake since 1983.
Mhm.
Wow. How long have you guys lived in Idaho?
I was born here.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
But that's
while he was in the military, we moved around for about 10 years, but we've been back here since 2006.
oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Lauren said, yeah, that's a big one too. That's nuts. She wants to know if you're near Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 30 miles from Boise.
Yeah, that's where we go to Boise to
Yeah,
to the
outlet
weigh and
we
pay.
go to is in
Oh,
Boise.
cool.
Where we get the eBay stuff is in Boise. So
And somebody asked earlier where we do most of our sourcing. That's the only place we source anymore is the weigh and pay.
now, yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that question's in there. It just wasn't for a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just go over that one when we get to it. Where are we?
Quantum leap.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one. What is something that you've done that no one would expect that you would do?
I've touched Rob Zombie's wiener.
What?
Really? That's pretty cool. I have to say, that's kind of cool.
Okay, now there's got to be a story behind that.
We
Well,
need this.
we were at a concert, and he got to sing with Rob Zombie at that concert. We were at a concert, and we were at the very, very front, and it was like super packed because it was a little tiny venue. And I ended up getting smashed like this, and he crowd surfed, and that's where he landed. So.
Yeah, I was singing with him, and he was slapping his hair on my face, and I was like, "Yeah!" And he's like, putting the mic in my face, and then
Funny. When was this?
and I was like, "I was singing with Rob Zombie," and she's like, "I touched his wiener." He's like, "It wasn't that big."
So when was
He
this?
might be a grower and not a shower. You know.
Yeah.
He was also like jumping around at a concert.
Sweaty, and yeah, this was
How long?
probably
What, 7-8 years ago?
about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Not too long ago then.
yeah.
What's your thing that people wouldn't believe that you did, or
I don't know.
wouldn't think that you would do?
Wouldn't
He
think
said
that
he sang with Rob Zombie.
I would do. I don't know, really.
Wear my underwear?
Oh yeah, that's what I think I would do.
That's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I wore her underwear before. Actually, I put them on recently.
I made him model all my new Victoria's Secret underwear.
I hope you got
Yeah.
pictures.
She had to force me to do that, but there was a time that I wore them in public. Recently, it was about
What?
it was about.
Oh yeah.
So last year, the little local bar, we're friends with the owner there, and she was doing a redneck party.
I
And
made
so-
a bunch of parties at the bar.
So if you want to pull the picture up, you
Hold
can.
on, I'll see if I can find the
So
picture.
I wanted the really cool outfit to, so I could win a prize or whatever. And I believe I won. I forget. Anyways, so I made these shorts where the pockets are hanging out, and they were so short that your junk would fall out because the in between on the bottom there was like a strip of fabric about like that. So she said, "Hey, honey, all you got to do is put my panties on, and then it'll hold everything in there." And I was like, so I put them on, and sure enough, it worked. But
Tell them about the poster too while
So-
you're at it.
then we had this picture, and she's gonna pull up the picture that she had of me during this redneck thing. And so we thought it would be funny to take this picture of me, with my leg up and a cowboy hat, and and take it to Walmart and print a poster out, and then sneak into the bar and put it in the women's bathroom.
Oh, that's funny.
So we did. We put this poster in the women's bathroom, and we just waited, and women kept coming out. And if I was ever there, they were like, "You're the cowboy, aren't you?"
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, isn't that
Hold
great?
on. Wait a minute. I
Yeah,
got.
that became a poster in the
Oh
women's
my
bathroom.
God. That is super sexy. Just
Yeah.
gotta say.
Is
That
it
was
still
that was
up?
in the women's bathroom, and it stayed up for a while until somebody probably, I don't know, somebody ripped it off.
Aw.
But it was up there for about 6 months or so.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I hope you got a picture of yourself by it in the bathroom. That would have been good.
I don't know. I had a video of people walking in and going, "Who's that guy?" And stuff like that. But
And then you're outside going,
people were sending me pictures all the time, like with their picture by it. They would send them to me, like,
that's a good one. Yeah, nobody would ever expect you to have done that.
no.
What is your favorite board or card game?
Board or card game?
I like Phase 10
Yeah, I like base.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Huh.
or Rummy, or I like games like that, like
Yeah.
strategic numbers games.
Yeah, I've always liked Monopoly, but we don't play it very
Mhm.
often.
I retired Monopoly as the winner, the one and only time I've ever beat him. I don't play Monopoly anymore.
Smart woman. So is yours Monopoly and you don't get to
Yeah.
play anymore?
Yeah, probably Monopoly, but they don't ever want to play it because it's either too long or she gets mad at me when I win games. So she gets really
I get
angry.
mad at him when he wins them every time.
Is he a sore loser?
Oh
I am a sore loser.
She's a sore loser.
I'm
Oh
a
my
sore
God.
loser.
Jeff is the worst sore loser ever. Like, it's insane. I'm like, really? You lost one time? Shut up.
There was a time where I wouldn't play games with her anymore because she would get mad and think that I'm purposely trying to like out to get her. And I'm like, it's just a game. And she would
He
just take it
doesn't like
personally.
playing apples to apples with me because I don't
Oh,
like
she'd be like, you didn't pick, my card was totally the best one. You didn't pick it because you knew it was my card because you know me. And I'm like, how is that even? Why?
I've
Have
never
you guys
played
ever
that
played-
game.
Have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah, we have.
We have like every expansion pack, even the generic ones.
I love that
That's
game.
They got a little old after a while because you've seen all the cards and it's
Yeah.
all shock factor, you know?
Or unless you're playing with new people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then it's better. But Lauren said my 7-year-old wins Monopoly every time. And Cajun Reseller said phase 10 takes forever.
Yeah. And I'd have to say my favorite game to play that we play a lot, though, it's not a board game, but it could be, I guess. It's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, but it's on Jackbox Games. And it's called Quiplash. Now, that game is probably the funnest party game that I've ever played with people in the house. It's Quiplash, and they have Quiplash XL. But what you can play it, I believe, on Xbox. You can play it on PlayStation. You can play it. All my TVs in my house have a computer hooked to them. So I just have, Steam. You know what Steam is?
Yeah.
So I just bought it on Steam. And there's other games on there, too. But everybody can play with their phones.
Oh,
And so,
neat.
unlike Cards Against Humanity, it's a lot the same kind of concept,
But
but
you
you
pick
never
your
see
own
the same
answers.
thing because everybody's picking their own answers.
Nice.
So it'd be like, name one thing that you
You
would
can play it on your phone?
right. It's like name something you wouldn't expect to see at Disneyland, and if you got the non-children crowd, it can get pretty nasty and yeah, it gets pretty raunchy.
Nasty.
And then everybody votes on the answer that they like the best. Do you see? So it's a lot like that, but people pick their own answers, and it's really and you don't.
So it's kind of like that game we were playing, Victoria, in a way.
Yeah, kind of. I was just going to ask him, can you play like if I had a Steam account, Jenny had a Steam account, we're in different states. Could we still play it against each other? You have to be in the same.
No,
Oh.
because you log into Jackbox.tv and you put in a room code.
Yeah,
So you don't have to be together.
that's true. You could technically not play. It wouldn't show her what's showing on your TV, but it'll show on the phone. She can put prompts in.
Okay.
But it's seriously one of the best party games that like everybody that comes over and plays it, they just love it. And you can sit on the couch. You don't got to be on the chair around a board. Everybody can just be kind of in the kitchen, wherever playing.
So how do you spell it?
It's QUIP LASH.
Okay, that's how I wrote it down, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll look that
And
up.
you can get it on a lot of digital devices. You can get it on.
Max said these guys are party animals. Brad says I like them. I like them too. They fit right in with our crowd, don't they? That's cool. I'll definitely have to look that up. Okay, so here's the next question. You can only
You
pick
can play it
one.
on the Fire TV?
What?
Oh, you can play on the Fire Stick? I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at it because that's what I have a
cool.
Fire Cube. And
That's cool. That makes it really easy, yeah.
So pick one. You can never have the other one anytime in your lifetime. You can never eat the other one. Would you choose steak that you would eat forever or bacon that you would eat forever?
Steak.
Really? That was like they were on that.
you don't even have to think about
I
it.
know.
We've done like every diet there is in existence. And so when we were keto, we ate a lot of bacon.
I did.
So much bacon.
That's all I ate.
You
all
got-
the
you
time
got-
was bacon.
Tired of bacon?
You get tired of bacon fast.
You get tired of bacon fast because it's so salty and it's just
Yeah.
it's good. I like it with stuff, on stuff, in stuff.
To
And-
flavor things, yeah.
Yeah, the flavor things, but I could just.
But
eat
you know what?
steak
Even if
every
I
day.
can't have bacon, I can use bacon salt.
I guess, yeah, steak, like,
There you go.
you can put so many different things on steak to make it taste different ways,
Yeah.
too.
And somebody told us that you could actually make the steak like into bacon. You can make it into bacon somehow. So
It's kind of like dehydrating a little bit, like thin slice
Well,
and
smoked.
marinate it the right way.
Smoked, yeah.
yeah, smoked. Oh, that sounds good. All right. This is going to be interesting, you guys. This is a great question. I love this question. And with your personalities, this is going to be good. So if you could commit any nonviolent crime and you could get away with it, knowing that you could get away with it, what would it be?
Ooh.
I would rob the United States Treasury.
Okay.
Like, we said a bank, and she's going right to
we
the
said a
treasury
bank.
now.
You're like, well, up there. I'm robbing the treasury.
Is there even any money in there?
Well, if not, they're sold.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but when they have the plates, you could make your own money.
Oh yeah, we could make our own money. Check these out. We bought these so we can leave them laying around our house.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the for motion picture use money.
Oh, that's funny.
When we first made this house, we had so many people come in and go, "Do you know you have money sitting on your desk?" Because it looks realistic.
Uh-huh.
Other than the fact that
Yeah, on the back.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
That's-
other than
pretty real.
it's like paper.
but it looks real. But it was a stack. It was a $10,000 stack.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm trying to. I don't know what other thing though. Huh?
It can be non-violent. You could steal like a Lamborghini.
Well, why would I
or
want to do something violent?
You could steal a Lamborghini or something.
Well, we had to
Rape somebody? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like,
You could-
We used to didn't have non-violent in there.
Lamborghini.
no murder, okay?
No murder.
Steal all the cars out of a car lot. There's Lamborghini lot somewhere.
You can do anything, and you can't think of one
And then
thing.
if you robbed the treasury, you'd have enough money to just go buy the damn cars. Pretty much settles everything.
I don't know.
Like, but it's like, what else can you do besides steal things?
Right, that's basically it. And steal things.
Our people like the cussing. They're bad people. They're naughty little fuckers.
You could.
we could have all the drugs in the world. That's non-violent.
I wouldn't want all the drugs in the world.
You could have your own prostitution ring.
Yeah.
If
Victory.
Well, I'm trying to think of stuff other than stealing.
Okay. I think I would want to be like a cartel boss.
Cool. And
Yeah.
never get caught. He is
Never-
like
yeah.
Or murder.
Just
Murder.
have that life,
Murder.
where everybody does what I say. I got all the money in the world. I can do anything. It's just
and everybody's afraid of you, so they're
And
not going
everybody's afraid of
to
you.
give you crap.
Yeah, that's no fun. Then we wouldn't have any friends.
because I don't want to rob anybody. I like to earn my way.
You could have friends. You'd have enough money to pay people to be your friends.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have a lot of fun.
Oh my God. This is
All right.
just a strange video.
How many things do you guys have listed on eBay right now? Do you know?
I can
I think
tell
it's
you.
between-
I think it's 500
it's be-
something.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought it was between 600 and 700, but
It
Wow.
usually is, but we've been lazy lately.
well, last week we haven't done much because
514 active.
oh, there you go.
Wow. And you're having that many sales each week. That
Yeah,
you've
well,
got
yeah.
great
We haven't
items.
listed since the shutdown. We haven't listed.
You
So,
got great items then. That's really
We have a lot of stuff. I do have stuff I need to list because before they shut everything down,
we went every day.
we went and kind of piled up, and I think we just kind of know that we have time. So last week we haven't listed much on there.
So the
just-
kinds of things that you guys list, is it like clothing or like hardware
clothing.
or just
We
clothing?
do a lottery. Our two biggest categories are vacuum parts and remotes. But we do a
Wow.
lot of kitchen stuff, like replacement parts for kitchen stuff. We do electronics. We still do VCRs and the DVD, VHS.
Pretty much
a lot.
anything that you can find in a thrift store that is not clothing.
Nice.
That's pretty much what we do. Anything. So I mean, I'll sell anything. I'll sell something I'll sell tools if I find them. I'll sell vacuums. I love vacuums. That's probably my favorite things, just because they're just real high dollar. I mean, you sell a power head for $60. You sell a hose for $60. Some bases you can sell for around $60. Some power heads you can sell, or hoses you can sell for $100. But they sell very fast and they sell very quick.
So
So,
you
Fast and quick are the same thing.
or very, yeah,
You
fast
take
and
that
quick.
part.
They sell fast and they sell for a lot, is what I meant. to
But
say.
we very rarely sell them as a whole unit. We'll always part them out.
Part them out. I've heard, I don't remember, we've talked about this before with other guests, but they said that parting them out, you can actually make more money in the long run than if you keep them as the whole unit and
Right.
try to get them out that way.
Yeah, and we part a lot of stuff out. I mean, we do a lot of kitchen appliance parts. You know, we a lot of food processor parts, lids and bowls and blades. I don't do clothing. We tried clothing years and years and years ago, just as an experiment, because you know, just like we're going to thrift stores, might as well like look for shirts and look for.
We did okay with Tommy Bahama shirts when we would find them.
But they were pretty rare. You know, you find those once in a great while. But I mean, we did a lot of different clothing. But the thing about the clothing was that it takes longer to sell a lot of items. And then there's also a high rate of returns a lot of times. I didn't like that because people would get them, try them on, and be like, yeah, I don't like it, and they'd send it back. And a lot of times the lighting in the thrift store wasn't that great. So you'd take something home and then there'd be like a stain somewhere that you didn't see.
Yes.
So then you got to return it if this thrift store takes returns. So after a while, I'm like, I don't like clothing.
I have a hard time when I go in my bin store. I have a hard time not going through the clothing. It's like a what is it called when you're looking for something and you find it and you're like, oh, you know, I find a needle in a haystack. If you find a really good brand, it's like I can't stop myself from buying it. But I hate listing clothes. I hate listing clothes. So I'm leaning towards getting out of clothes too, because it's a pain in the butt. So somebody, Nashville Flippers, Ray said, I'm late here, but I'll be your friend. You were saying you need friends.
Oh, you missed me taking my clothes off.
You missed that. Gonna have to rewind. Is this a drinking hangout? Says Callie. Callie said, hey.
I wish.
Mama and Papa, hola, guys. So you guys knew Callie Picker back in the day?
Yeah.
So he's here. He wish you can make this a drinking hangout. We don't care. We've drank on here before.
Yeah, we're out of beer. We drank it all yesterday.
We don't have very many questions left, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip the cookie point. We'll do the cookie point at the very end, guys. What is your favorite foods?
Sushi, tacos, cookies. I really like cookies. And I really like baklava, but nobody ever makes baklava because it's hard to make.
It is a pain to make, yes.
I'm with her. Sushi is one of my favorites. Pizza. I'm a big pizza fan.
Yes.
I try not to eat it a lot. I don't eat it a lot because it's not very good, but but I love it. I have a pizza oven. Actually, I got at a thrift store because I wanted one on my back patio because everybody always has barbecues. So I'm like, you know, that's, you know, everybody does that. So I wanted to have a pizza oven, a fire pizza oven. So when people come over, we can just have the doughs ready and people can you throw them in and pull them out.
They only take like 2 minutes to cook.
It's like between 2 to 4 minutes to cook in this pizza oven. And I got it for $50. Yeah, $50. And it works great. Yeah, it's a propane one, but it spins and it replicates a fire pizza oven.
And it only takes 2 to 4 minutes to cook?
2 to 4 minutes. You use the paddle, you put it in there.
It's super high temperature. You can get it up to like 800 degrees.
But we had a lot of fun inviting friends over and stuff. They're like, this is so cool. We need to do this again. You know,
had pizza cook-offs for New Year's Eve last year.
That's a good idea. Okay, you've got your cell phones in front of you. What was the last text on your cell phone? And if it's, you don't have to tell us if it's, you know, private in nature.
The last one I sent was, okay.
Okay.
The last one I sent was to somebody invite me to play golf today. And I said, we've got a bunch of shit to do today. I have to ship about 50 items out and have some running around to do. Thanks for the invite, though.
Golf. Do you guys collect anything?
Beanie Babies.
Really? You do?
No,
I have like 300 of them.
But you don't collect them anymore.
I get them at the outlet still sometimes.
Yeah. You don't actually go out and collect. I've been telling her to get rid of these stupid things forever.
I have 3 of the big totes full of them.
On a shelf, not even in display.
I have displayed Beanie Babies in a tote from when my daughter's 20 and she was like a baby. She wasn't, I don't even know if she was born. So they're like 20 years old.
Right. A bunch of mine are from when my mom bought them when I was a kid.
Yeah. So I always thought they're going to be worth something someday, but no, they didn't.
I don't
What about
collect
you? Do
anything.
you collect anything?
I don't collect anything really.
Okay.
Books. He
I-
collects books.
Maybe books, but I
Self-help
mean, and then tools. I do collect tools, I guess you could say, because every time I need a tool, I buy it, and then I won't. Even if I use it once a year, it's justified, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I have a ton of tools, lots and lots of tools.
That's my husband too. Sorry, that noise was me.
I
Huh?
thought his computer was about to die.
No, it's my insulin pump. I have an insulin pump I wear, and it just kicked the dust. So I got to go and change it after the show. Let's see. Do you guys enjoy cooking?
I do.
I don't enjoy it either. My husband does, but I don't. So
I
what do you
love
like cooking?
I'll just jump up at like 11:30 at night when we're getting ready to go to bed.
And he just makes the randomest
She's
shit.
like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm making Indian fry bread." She's
Oh
like,
my
"What?"
gosh.
And I'm like, "I don't know. I was just thinking about it." And I was like, "That
He just
sounds
did
like
that
a
the other night.
really cool snack." I just did that. The other night. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You'll see." And I'm making the dough, and you know,
Oh, that sounds good, actually.
but I made some Indian fry bread. So
What is the weirdest food you guys have tried?
Duck soup in China.
duck soup.
Really?
Okay, so it had congealed duck blood. It looked like beef tofu block. It is pretty much what it tasted like.
No,
too.
it looked like purple tofu blocks, and it had the texture of tofu.
But it was congealed duck blood, and it had duck kidney, duck
Intestines.
liver, and duck intestines. We didn't pick that meal. That meal was, we let our interpreters
Oh
All
my gosh.
pick our meal one day, and that's what.
Well, that
they
was her
chose.
idea. She's like, "You guys pick something for us," and they said, "Okay," and they went over
It
there.
didn't-
Were they ticked at you or something?
It didn't taste bad. It was just odd because it's
I think
not
they were
stuff
excited
we're used to
because
eating
I
here.
think to them it was like, you know, like a higher dollar probably thing in the cafeteria. And it was like, this is really good. Let's give them this thing that's really good that usually we don't get because it costs more. And so then they got this duck soup and they're like, "What do you think?" You know, and they're eating theirs up.
Oh, gee.
I liked it.
I ate most of it.
I liked it. It tasted
I
great. It just, the textures were weird on the things.
didn't think that it tasted bad, but I didn't like the chewiness of all the organs in it. It was like squeaky, you know.
Gross. Did you know what you were eating?
Not
you
the
were eating
blood. Not the blood. I figured the other stuff out. She was like, "What do you think this is?" And I'm like, "It's probably intestines. It looks like intestines."
Oh,
And then we asked them, and they said, "Yeah, it's stomach, intestines."
They had to interpret. They had to
stop talking about it.
The only thing we didn't know was the tofu squares.
because he kept saying "blod."
I thought it was tofu squares, and he goes, "It's how you say blood," and I'm like, "Blood?" And he's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Do you mean liver?" And he's like, "No, blood." And I'm like, "What?" And then he got his phone. He showed me. It said duck blood, so I looked it up, and they do congealed
You
duck
guys
blood.
have got to stop talking about it. I'm going to be sick. Oh,
Because I was like, "How can this be blood if it's solid? It's a
and he
solid."
still talks about it.
It actually wasn't bad. I like that better than I like the intestines
Have
and
we eaten
kidneys.
anything else weird?
Just that seafood pizza, but that was really good.
Raw steak.
Yeah, that
Raw
was-
steak?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was interesting.
Callie, stop it.
We had lionfish in Belize a couple years ago.
that's very good.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Was it cooked?
The pretty lionfish, the pretty ones that have all the.
Spikes.
And you ate one of them. Was it good?
It's very good.
It's very good.
It's very good. It's like,
Fried or how'd they bake it?
It was fried.
a flaky white fish, but it's very, very good.
Did we eat anything else weird in Belize? What about Panama? No, we didn't eat anything weird in Panama either.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Whew. I'm happy with that one. Never thrown up on my own show, but there's always or Jenny's show, I should say. What is the first movie? Wait, what's their? Oh, okay. What's their first movie? And what is their favorite movie and or favorite movie genre? So, what kind of movies?
I like rom-coms, but I don't really have a favorite movie. We watch a lot of movies.
Okay.
So. But Deadpool is high on my list. You should probably watch it.
They said we need to watch Deadpool, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he saw it. You're gonna have to watch it again because I didn't see it.
But I like rom-com.
Did you watch the second one?
Did you watch the second one? He said yes.
Of course. I thought everybody's seen that movie.
What
Yeah,
about you?
no,
Favorite movie genre?
I think sci-fi probably, like sci-fi action, stuff like that. I like stuff that's just unlike any other movies.
He likes
that hasn't been
scary
done
movies
before.
too, and I don't like.
I don't like scary movies. I just want to watch them sometimes, and she won't watch them with me.
I don't like
They don't scare me. I usually just make fun of it because it doesn't scare me. But
Oh, they scare me. My mind is too imaginative. It's no.
and I as far as a favorite movie, I don't know. I have a lot of them. One of my all-time favorites is Three Amigos. It's a very silly but old movie, but I loved it when I was a kid. I loved it, and I've watched it I don't know how many times. And a more recent movie is probably my favorite movie is probably I Love You, Man.
Oh, we've seen that so many times. Oh my God, you gotta watch that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that has Paul Rudd. It has Paul Rudd and then Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Jason Segel in it, the guy from How I Met Your Mother and stuff.
What about the Nines?
But that was really good too. That was funny.
I'll have to watch that one too. I'll put you, Reselling Addict, or Jenny said, "I Love You, Man" is the best. She's laying down, but she can she's on her phone. So, Jenny, did they have you almost throwing up a minute ago? Just let us know. Let me see. What's the next one? Where do you get most of your sourcing from?
The outlet.
And you already said that.
Well, for eBay, and then of course
for Amazon, it's almost all China.
It's China. Yeah, it's all China.
Okay. Reseller Jenny said yes, and Jeff had to get me food. Thanks a lot. And then Eric says, where did y'all go in Belize?
We went to Placentia, and then we went up to right by the Guatemala border and went up to the Mayan ruins and stuff. And we went to a bunch of the little cities down there, but we were mostly in Placentia.
We got a rental car. We pretty much traveled all across the whole country, and we stopped at some other little places and little people selling food out in front of their houses and stuff.
Little people selling food.
little shack-like things that people just make money alongside the road.
When we went to the Mayan ruins, when we left, we picked up these hitchhikers because like hitchhiking's normal in Belize.
Oh my gosh.
So we pick up these hitchhikers. The guy is from Spain?
Venezuela.
And then the girl was from France. Right?
France, yeah.
And then we thought they were going to kill us at one point. But no, we stopped at this little shack to eat, and it cost like $4 to feed 5 people.
Like, my gosh, wow.
Yeah, so cheap to eat there.
I bought them food because we were coming out of the Mayan ruins, and then she comes up to our car, this girl with like dreadlocks, and she had the French accent, and she just said, "Can we get a ride?" And I was like, well, she doesn't look like she's going to hurt anybody, and she's white and, well, there's a lot of black people there, and they're and there's a lot of like Asians, and there's a lot of just a mixture of people there.
Right.
And it's just like, I did not plan on picking up hitchhikers, and she looked safe. Let me just say that. Looked safe. So they get in the car, and then we bought them food, and we were just, they were just wanting to ride to somewhere. And
we ended up stopping at these waterfalls.
Yeah. And they didn't have any money because they're basically like hippie backpackers is what they do. So they don't have money. They like to just hitchhike, and they got their backpack, and all their money they have is for their plane tickets there and back.
Oh, wow.
They live off coconuts and stuff. What they find. But we went and swam in this blue hole. We paid for them to go into that. It was real cheap, a couple dollars a person. But then we went back to Placentia, and then they went and slept on the beach. I guess they walked over to the beach, and they were going to sleep on the beach. But
so you thought they were going to kill you?
Well, it was
a story behind. There's a story there.
It's a little freaky. We went to a jungle. We saw a sign that says jungle. Waterfalls. And it was all jungle. And then we just drove down, and it was closed. The path was closed, but one of the guys said, just keep driving straight back.
You'll get there.
You'll get there. The road will stop.
And then you just follow the path.
There's a path, and you can go see some waterfalls. But it was starting to get the sun was going down. So we were trying to hurry. So I'm walking through this jungle path, and it's just all jungle. It's just real creepy. And the guy was right behind me. And I started like, this is a little creepy. I don't know this guy. And so I walked a little faster, and then he walked faster, and I walked faster, and he walked faster. And all the girls were in the back, and they were just like way back. Finally, we get to the waterfalls, and everything was fine. And then we went back, same thing, guys walking faster and faster. We get back over there and they kind of go up to the trees, and then they're going, oh my gosh, that girl like disappeared in the jungle for a while. And we were looking around us like, where'd she go? And I'm like, that guy was right on my back. I thought he was going to kill me. And
then we got back over by the car and they kind of went up ahead of us and she pulls out this big fucking machete. And we were like, I was like,
yeah,
I was like, oh, what's happening?
They pulled out a machete out of their backpack. And we're all like, what the heck?
He's talking about the speed humps.
Oh,
they have speed humps in Belize. They're so funny. They're like, they got to be like 5 feet wide, and they just you go, and it takes like a second or two to go over these speed humps.
Yeah, you don't want to go over them fast.
You can't go fast over the speed humps.
It'll just be like speed humps, and you go over. But they're getting the machete out to crack open coconuts.
Oh.
The guy was poking a coconut with a stick, and then he got it, and they were chopped it, and they were like, here, drink it. And we were like, oh. And yeah, and then we told them, oh, I didn't know what you were doing. You pulled a machete out. We thought you were going to kill us. And they just started laughing.
Yeah, that would have been a little weird.
Yeah.
Well,
no more hitchhikers.
After that, we stopped at another little town, and we went off on this rickety dock that was all abandoned, and it looked haunted, and we probably shouldn't have been walking on it. We're probably lucky we didn't fall through and die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
we had fun with the
Hopkins, I believe.
Hitchhikers.
Hopkins.
You guys, we have to go on vacation with them. Next time they go, we have to all go on vacation with them.
After we left there, we stopped in Panama for a couple nights, and we snuck into the Hard Rock Club on the roof of a building.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's funny. Wow. 15 passenger van, said Eric. We hit one in the dark about 40 miles per hour. Did it have a roof? I hope so. All right. We're going to do another cookie point. What do you want to do, Jenny? Should we do trivia? Let's do trivia. Hold on a minute. I've got to find a trivia question. Okay. Let's see. Some of these I've already done. Did I already do the HTTP one, Jenny?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so this will be the trivia question for today. The first one to get it right. What does HTTP stand for?
Who? For us?
No.
Oh.
For the cookie point. Well,
I know that one.
You want to. You have to answer it in the chat. And you guys are going to get a cookie point just for being on today.
Don't say it that loud. That you're going to help somebody cheat.
I didn't say it. Oh, there we go.
He's a nerd.
Robert got it. Hypertext transfer protocol. So he gets 2 cookie points. All right. All right. So let me make sure. Who was it that had 7? Is Kelly Ecom Mom here today? Has anybody seen her? I don't see her. Okay, I don't see her. Let me see. Robert, how many points will this give you? Robert gets 2 points for today. This puts you up to 5, Robert, so you're only 2 away. And Mac, how many points will this give you? Mac, this puts you up to 3. And then Sarah and Dave, you both get 1 point for being guests. So if you ever come back and watch the shows, you can win points too.
Cool.
Robert says, I'm a nerd. I'll admit it. Eric says, did you guys go cave tubing? Highly recommend.
No, we were going to go, but it was too late. That's why we swam in the blue hole over there, because they had cave tubing right there by the blue hole.
Oh.
So we just swam in the blue hole, and we saw where the caves were where you can go cave tubing, but we weren't able to do it.
What is cave tubing?
It's just like
it
floating a river, but in caves.
There's underground caves, so where the rivers kind of flow through, and then you get on it. Yeah, they already have it mapped out where you can just go through the cave and you just tube through underground, cave rivers.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty
That
cool.
would have been neat to do.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, thank you all for coming. And we're going to go ahead and what time is it? It's 6:16. Sorry for keeping you guys a little bit later than the hour that we had said we would. But we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And thank you guys. We are definitely going to have you guys back on the show in the future for some more of these great stories.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having us. It was fun.
Oh, you're welcome. So hold on just a minute. Jenny's going to end the live, and then we will let you guys go. Hold on a minute. Jenny, you got to end the live.